The crisis at America's southern border. Right now, an average of 2,500 people are crossing into El Paso, Texas, every single day. Men, women, and children. And that number could soon skyrocket with the expiration of a pandemic-era rule that made it easier to turn back migrants. A ruling on that could come later today. Lilia Luciano spoke to some of those seeking asylum in this country about why they are here and what changes in U.S. policy could mean to them. Lilia's at a makeshift shelter in El Paso. Lilia, good morning to you. A lot of people waiting for this decision.
That's right, Gayle. Good morning. Well, yesterday I heard from people waiting to make their claim for asylum to cross the border, families from Colombia, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Ecuador, fleeing persecution, violence, threats. They know that next week could be a very important date. If Title 42 is lifted on Wednesday, they know the lines to try to get across will be longer, but maybe their chances to stay could be brighter.
Along the dusty, crowded edge where El Paso meets Mexico, hundreds of refugees and migrants await an uncertain future. Despite the doubts, little faces beamed hopeful.
Porque ya estoy cerca de llegar.
Because you're so close to arriving.
Gladys's joy almost masked her parents' exhaustion after a 20-day journey from Ecuador, where they say criminal gangs extorted them and threatened to harm their young daughter.
What do you hope will happen?
En un futuro, tener un buen trabajo, estudiar.
A good life, a good future, to study and to have a good job one day.
Here, at the final stretch, the roles reversed. It was young Gladys comforting her mother, who lamented how fast her child was forced to grow. Several times a day, Border Patrol opens up the gates to let dozens of migrants in to be processed, and many are released to wait for an asylum hearing in the U.S. The agency says if Title 42 expires as planned next week, they expect the numbers to increase dramatically. Over in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, staring at the line from a distance, other migrants wait.
What are you waiting for?
Bueno, estamos esperando hasta el 21.
When these men left Venezuela, the U.S. was taking in migrants from their country. But along the journey, the U.S. policy changed. Mexico agreed to take in Venezuelan migrants, and now they're forced to stay there, feeling unsafe. They hope their luck is about to change.
Con fe, pidiéndole a Dios que abran las puertas para nosotros los venezolanos.
What do you think will happen if Title 42 does expire next week?
Bueno, primeramente aquí yo presumo que esto se va a colapsar.
This is going to collapse.
Sí, se va a colapsar porque hay una avalancha de venezolanos que vienen en camino.
DHS has announced a 6-point plan for the lifting of Title 42. That includes increasing efficiency to process people and also sending more resources to border cities like this one. Where we are, this is a cardboard warehouse that the owner opened up as a makeshift shelter because the streets are full of people who are having to sleep in the cold. Vlad.
Lilia, thank you very much.